Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tactical Gary, and I'm coming back with some more tips from the bunker. Today, my tips are going to be on the topic of home security, in particular, how do you reinforce your doors? 60 to 70% of home break-ins, they just come straight in through the front door. A lot of people think, oh, I have locks on my doors, but they don't realize that a big, strong dude can pretty much kick a door in 1 to 2 tries. Unless you have serious reinforcements. If you have serious reinforcements, they're still going to kick your door down, but it's going to take them a long time. And in that time, you have time to prepare, you have time to call the police, who will be there in, 5 to 6 to 15 minutes, which isn't really much help, but it is something. And you can also flee if you have to, or if you're forced into a corner, defend yourself, whatever the situation demands. But what you want to have is you want to have a lot of reinforcements on your door. I'm talking about like 15 levels of redundancy. So first thing you're going to want is on the door handle itself, you're going to want one of these. Now, you set this and you put this on your door handle. Anyone turns that door handle or you shakes it a little bit, you're dealing with a serious alarm scenario. Number 2, you're going to want one of these on all your externally facing doors. This is this is the master lock. What's this thing called here? Well, I mean, you get the idea. It's basically a brace. Goes in the door like that. All right, so the other thing you want to focus on is what kind of screws are you using to bolt these door hinges in. Now this is what came with my house, and I'm actually in the process of removing it. You see these like I'm taking these out. These are 2.5 inch. These are no good. What you want is you want your screw to go into the beams. I'm talking like about that far. So I'm replacing them with the longest screws that you can actually legally acquire, and it's going to go into the wall beam. I'm going to have all of these just be the longest screws possible. You're also going to want to do the same at the joints and with every possible screw you can find. Maybe just go through the whole house. Just replace every screw. Make your house a fortress. Alright, so we've installed our locks here. As you can see, very easy to open. These, I actually really like these. Important tip, if you have small children in the house, make sure that they can open and close them very easily, because honestly, there's probably more likelihood that they'll be trapped inside if there's a fire or something like that. That's more likely than a situation where someone's trying to break in, but be smart about that. Another piece of advice, you'll notice that I install these very low. That's where people try to kick the doors in. They're not going to be kicking the doors in up here. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to install these up here. That's not where people kick the door. You want it right down here. This is exactly where the foot's going to go. Generally, people do the back kick, the donkey kick. It's not going to work with these. Well, it will work, but it will take, instead of taking 1 or 2 kicks, it's going to take 25, 26 kicks. The thing is, don't just have these on your exterior doors. Have these on a few bedrooms, have these on a few bathrooms, have these on a few bug-out rooms. Have them in a safe room. If there is an intruder, I know in my house, I'm going to be dealing with the intruder. I'm going to be shouting out to my wife and kids to get secure in multiple layers. So if the bad guy's going to get through me, he's got to go through multiple doors like this to get to my family. And by then they'll probably be out in a very secure location. They'll be out a window. They'll be in a hiding spot. They'll be somewhere where the bad guy's not going to be interested in finding them. But I'm sure a lot of you are saying, Tactical Gary, aren't they just going to take a brick from your yard and throw it through your door window? The answer is yes, they could easily do that. But that's why you want to get some 3M safety and security window film. Again, it's not going to be shatterproof. It's going to take a few attempts instead of one. And this is going to wake you up, and it's going to buy you time. It's going to buy you seconds. I mean, all of this really is about buying yourself that extra 5 seconds, that extra 6 seconds, whatever it is. I mean, that's usually the difference maker in getting prepared for the scenario. All right, so what if we have one of these double doors? As you can see here, this is a very bad situation. This is a very unfortunate security scenario because with these double doors, they both open up. You got this door locks into this door, but this door is only held in with a steel rod that goes through this part of the door into the floor. Now that's pretty strong, but if somebody's kicking this, they only need to kick this door in about to here, and then these locks are going to disengage. So that's a very, very bad situation. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have this little slider here. As you can see now, I can open the door. This slides right in and out. This screws into the tile. Now, if you have to screw into tile, you need special drill bits, which I own, of course, in the bunker. And what I've done here is with some electrical tape and some painting wood splinters, I've kind of concocted this little thing so you can just slide this in pretty easily. And there you go. Now it's providing an extra layer of security. Alright, tactical folks, tactical dudes and tactical dudettes, tactical manias spreading across the entire country. I was doing a little barbecuing, and I just wanted to give a little bonus tip. You'll notice that everything I consider essential, I consider a grill essential. Let's say you got the grid down. You're not going to have electricity. Your electrical stove's not going to work. You're going to need some backup forms of cooking. You're going to want some side burners. You're going to want standard grills. The thing is, there's a saying in the prepper world. You got one, you got none. You got two, you're cool. Because you always want a backup. You want more than one propane tanks. You want more than one grill. You want more than one of these. You want more than one of everything. So, bonus tip, just make sure everything that you consider essential, you have redundancies. Redundancies are for winners. Anyway, this is Tactical Gary, over and out. Remember, stay tactical.